Yeah, it's an incredibly important piece of work. It's taken us about eight or 10 months to put this together, a huge amount of stakeholder engagement, a huge amount of public engagement as well. And it's really listen to what our stakeholders, listen to what our public want to see from our police force going forward, what their priorities are, what their concerns are, quite frankly, but also as Mayor, as what we can bring in from the combined authority side of things, so how we can tackle a lot more an investment into early intervention and prevention work. So how we can look at the skills provision we deliver, look at the housing provision we deliver, look at the transport that we deliver, and how those can all have huge impacts on early intervention and prevention work. So we're also looking at bringing in more youth engagement around what we do with the combined authority. We've also created things like the Mayor's High Street Fund, which when we were speaking to a lot of the bids across the patch, particularly in Harrogate, they were focused on that antisocial behaviour and retail crime element. And that was great to see, obviously, from my perspective, from being a retailer for many years, actually how we can look at how we can combat crime, how we can combat these challenges, not just in a traditional policing sense, but now having a mayor and a combined authority, how we can tackle that from another side as well. We know you don't always want a police officer going into a community, so working with community organisations that we have across the region as well, and how we can engage with them much more and have that much more joined up approach across what the combined authority is doing, what the police doing, and what our fantastic organisations have been doing in our patch for many years. How we can just have that much more joined up strategic approach, and understanding that, say, it's not always the combined authority or not always the police or not always the VCSC sector and those community groups. It's sometimes a blend of all three or one of them, but much more having that joined up approach, because geography wise it's a really big challenge for our patch, and we do know we have some really difficult areas in particular. So how we have that joint approach is going to be really key to how we combat a lot of the challenges that we face.